Dear students, welcome to our YouTube channel Vidya for Success. Yes, dear children, welcome to today's session. Yes, in today's class, let us talk a few words about Green Revolution in India. So, our country is agriculture based country. So, almost 33% of India's GDP coming from agriculture and nearly 62% of Indian population employed in agriculture. So, agriculture play a very important role in Indian economy, right? And soon after the Indian independence, so one was the great challenge we were facing is to produce the enough food for growing population, because during those days there was no enough infrastructure in order to increase the food production, but population was keep on increasing. On the other hand, we can't able to increase the agricultural land. So within the available agricultural land we have to increase the productivity. So that was the great challenge during those days. So in that particular period, some of the improved crop varieties were raised all over the world, right? So how those improved plant varieties were raised? So those were raised because of plant breeding techniques. So by different plant breeding techniques, improved varieties of crops were raised. So especially in our India, M.S. Swaminathan was called as a father of green revolution, because he was the one he took initiative in order to grow these improved varieties of crops in the farmland. So by his great initiative, we also started growing those improved variety in the farmland. So when we started using those improved variety, we have seen drastic increase in the food production. So in what period we have seen the green revolution? Around in 1960 to 2000. So during those period of time, there was a drastic increase in the food production was seen. So that phase is called as green revolution, right? So uh, the green revolution happened because of the use of improved crop varieties, right? So now let us talk about what are those improved plant varieties responsible for the green revolution. So let us now talk about improved crop varieties raised by plant breeding techniques. So yes, there are few improved varieties of crops are there. They are actually raised by different techniques of plant breeding. So here now we are talking about the improved crop varieties in wheat, rice, sugarcane and millets. So these are the things they have given in your NCERT syllabus, right? So first let us see the improved variety of wheat and rice. So these improved varieties were used from 1960 onwards. So by the use of these improved variety, we have seen a drastic increase in the wheat and rice production. So how much the yield was increased? So it was increased from 11 million ton to 75 million ton. So the wheat production was drastically increased from 11 million ton to 75 million ton. You can't just imagine, right? So almost 7 times more yield we have got by the use of improved variety of wheat. And in the rice, we have seen a drastic increase from 35 million ton to 85 million ton. Clear? So what are those improved varieties of wheat and rice? So in the wheat, the improved variety is named as semi-dwarf wheat variety. So this was the improved variety raised by Norman E. Borlaug. So he was the one first raised the improved wheat variety that is named as semi-dwarf variety. So this was actually raised in the International Center for Wheat and Maize Improvement in Mexico. So that variety is named as semi-dwarf wheat variety. So in our country in 1963, several wheat varieties, that means semi-dwarf wheat varieties were raised, and those wheat varieties are named as Sonalika and Kalyana Sona. So you have to remember these two terminologies. So Sonalika is the semi-dwarf wheat variety raised in our country, and one more plant name is Kalyana Sona, right? So why they are called as semi dwarf varieties? Because those plants are not too tall, so they are not too short also, they are semi dwarf varieties, right? And the grain obtained from these plant is very good. It give high yield, as well as the plant is disease resistant. So because of these two quality, this plant is considered to be a improved crop of wheat. And by growing these varieties, Indian varieties, so we have seen a drastic increase in the wheat production in different belt of wheat producing region of our country, right? So these two are the improved varieties of wheat raised in our India. And in rice, the semi-dwarf variety is there. This is the improved crop variety of rice. So this was derived from one of the plant called as IR8. So from IR8 plant, improved variety of rice was raised, that is named as semi dwarf rice variety. Understood? So this rice variety was developed in International Rice Research Institution in Philippines. So in Philippines, semi dwarf rice variety was raised. Understood? And in our India, we have two semi dwarf rice varieties. They are nothing but Jaya and Ratna. So these two are semi dwarf rice variety. They are better yield giving rice plants in our India. They are actually raised in 1966. Children, if you come to the wheat and rice plants, you have to remember the improved varieties raised in our country. Take the example of wheat. So the semi-dwarf wheat varieties raised in our country are Sonalika and Kalyana Sona, right? And if you take the semi-dwarf rice varieties, the two semi-dwarf rice varieties raised in our country are Jaya and Ratna. So those are the improved wheat and rye varieties raised in our country. So these names are very important for the point of examination. Understood? Yes, let us move to the one more improved variety of crop in sugarcane. So sugarcane is a crop plant. It is grown in different region of India. So this plant actually used in the sugar industry, because this is the plant give sugar. So in order to extract the sugar, they use sugarcane plant. So it is got high economic importance, right? So here we have a story how the hybrid plant, sugarcane plant, was raised in our country, right? So one who is purchasing sugarcane always look into the sugar content. When the sugarcane consists of less content of sugar, that kind of cane is not preferred by the industry, right? Yes. So let us have a look into how the hybrid variety of sugarcane was raised in our country. So for hybrid, first thing is we have to select the parents, right? So one of the plant, sugarcane plant here is Saccharum barberi, right? So Saccharum barberi is one species of sugarcane. It grow very well in the North India. It is actually growing in the North India. But if you look into the qualities of this sugarcane plant, it is very poor in sugar content and yield is very less. Clear? So sugar content is also less, yield is also not good. So these are the qualities of Saccharum barberi, right? And we have a one more sugarcane species that is named as Saccharum officinarum. So this variety of sugarcane is growing well in South India. This is originally growing in South India, right? It is very good uh, sugarcane variety because it is rich in sugar content as well as the stem is very thick. So when the stem is thick, we can expect more sugar from that plant, right? But we can't grow the Saccharum officinarum in the North India because it do not grow well in the North India. It is not get adjust to that particular climatic condition. So this was the drawback of Saccharum officinarum. So what they did is they crossed Saccharum barberi and Saccharum officinarum in order to raise the hybrid plant, right? So what is their purpose is, their purpose is to get the um, good hybrid plant that is growing well in the North India with high sugar content and thick stem. So that was actually the desired character they are expected in the progeny, right? So by the cross hybridization, the hybrid progeny obtained, that hybrid progeny consists of dominant character of both the parent. Clear? So let us look into the quality of the hybrid progeny. So the hybrid progeny is rich in sugar and having thick stem and that grow very well in the North India. So these are the qualities what the breeder was expected from the hybrid plant, right? So the hybrid plant got all the dominant character of both the parent. So it is rich in sugar and having thick stem and grow very well in the North India. So by crossing Saccharum barberi and Saccharum officinarum, one of the hybrid sugarcane plant was raised that got the superior character from both the parent. So now this hybrid progeny can grow in the northern belt of the India, northern India, where the sugarcane is growing, right? So by this hybridization, we got a improved variety of sugarcane plant. So this is the best example of hybrid sugarcane obtained by the plant breeding method. Yes, we also have some of the improved varieties of millets. So in different regions of our country, millets are used as a food. So the best example is ragi, maize, jowar, bajra. So these are the few example of millets. They are used by number of people present in different region of our country. So in the millets also we have hybrid varieties. So hybrid maize is available, jowar, bajra. So these hybrid varieties have successfully developed in our country. So what is the benefit of using these hybrid millets? So hybrid millets actually give high yield because they are inborn with that ability. So high yield giving ability can be seen in the millets, right? And also they are resist to water stress. They are resistant to water stress. That means where the moisture content is very less, in that environment also we can grow the hybrid millets. So these are the some improved qualities can be seen in the hybrid millets. So they are high yield giving as well as they can resistant to the water stress, right? So these are the some benefits what we are getting by the hybrid plants. That means by using the hybrid plants in the available agricultural land, we can increase the yield, right? So this is the best benefit what we are getting by the plant breeding method. Clear? So by this I will end today's session. Children, in today's class we have discussed regarding the improved crop varieties raised by the plant breeding method, right? So we have discussed about the improved crop varieties in wheat, rice, sugarcane and millets. So you practice all these things and you make yourself thorough with the improved variety, name of the improved varieties plants raised by the plant breeding method. Okay? Yes. Thank you.